guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to review the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Foundation. So if you guys want to know how this foundation applies, how it wears throughout the day, just keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, please give this video a thumbs up and turn on the bell notifications so you can be notified every time I upload. Now let's get started with the review. Today I am reviewing the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Foundation. This is what the box looks like, and I'm going to open it so you guys can see the bottle, which is very heavy. I really love it. It is a glass bottle and it does have a pump. This is 1 fluid ounce, 30 milliliters, so it's like a standard foundation. This does retail for $32 and it does have a lot of bad reviews on Sephora, so I'm going to read to you guys a little bit about the foundation. This is an oil-free Longwear foundation with a velvet matte finish, which is infused with hydrating ceramides and gives you a full coverage. Available in 48 shades, which is amazing for IT Cosmetics. Usually their CC creams only have around 12 shades or 10 shades, which is not as good. But this one has 48 shades. You can definitely find your color. This is for all skin types. It's for normal, dry, combination, and oily. Some of the highlighted ingredients are hyaluronic acid, which attracts moisture, supports natural elasticity, and diminishes the look of fine lines and wrinkles. It also has ceramides, which is naturally occurring lipids that help retain moisture and help support the skin barrier. It says that it covers blemishes, redness, dark spots, and other imperfections. So let's see how this is going to look on my skin after a few hours. You guys know my skin type. My skin type is dry combination. I do have dry skin here, and I have oily skin on the T-zone, which is up here and down here. For primer, I'm going to use this Farsali Skintune Blur Primer. I've used this before and I love it. I did moisturize my skin as well. It's very hydrated. I think I used a L'Oreal moisturizer. The only thing I hate about this primer is the packaging. You have to really get in there to take it out. This thing doesn't work. I'm just going to start priming. This primer is not like hydrating, it's just like for pores. It's gonna cover all your pores and it's gonna make your face look very smooth. I'm going to put 2 pumps in the back of my hand. That is the color right there. I got the shade Medium Honey 220. It is a warm shade. And then I'm just going to apply it on one side with the brush. I'm using my Sigma Flat Kabuki brush F80. And you can use my code Adriana or Adriana20 at checkout so it can save you 10%. And if you use Adriana20, I believe it saves you 20% off. So definitely check that out at sigmabeauty.com. So I'm just going to start applying with the brush. I'm going to apply it on this side. I have a few breakouts there, so hopefully it covers them. Wow, this shade is definitely a little dark. I did swatch it at the store and it looked a little bit lighter, but I guess once it's on, it's definitely darker. It covered everything right away, and it doesn't feel as liquidy as my other foundations, like the L'Oreal one. This is a little bit thicker, but still it is very comfortable on the skin. So I'm just going to put it in the back of my neck as well. It looks like you only need a little bit to cover everything. I hope this doesn't look cakey either, so let's see how it's gonna look at the end of the day. So this is what this side is looking like with the brush. Maybe I'm gonna like it better with the sponge, let's see. But I'm gonna put 1.5 pumps in the back of my hand for the other side. And then I'm going to start with the sponge. I'm using my beauty blender, the blue one, the sapphire one. And I'm gonna start applying it here. You definitely only need 1 pump, I think, for the whole, well, one pump for this side and one pump for the other. Definitely right off the bat, I like this side better with the sponge. It just looks smoother. I just use a brush every day just because it's quicker. You get up in the morning, you just have to go to work in the morning, you're just running late, so that's why I use a brush. When I film videos, I feel like I have more time and I like using a beauty blender. This foundation hasn't oxidized. When I first applied the foundation, it looked like the same color, so this does not oxidize on me so far, but this is what the foundation is looking like. I'm going to do my concealer, powder, and all of that off camera, and then I'll be right back with the finished look so you guys can see what it's looking like in the beginning. This is the final look. You guys, I am digging it, and I worked really quick. Everything on top applied so nicely and smoothly, and I am obsessed. It looks really nice. Can you guys tell? Where are my smile lines? I don't see them as much, which is amazing. I love the way my cheek area is looking like, and the forehead. Just everything applied so nicely. The time right now is 2:03, so I'll probably check back in like at 5 or 6, and then the last one will be around 8 hopefully, or 8:30. We will see what time, but yeah, I'm gonna run some errands, we're gonna chill at the house, enjoy my day off. I don't know why there's negative reviews on Sephora, but I don't know, everyone has different skin types and everyone applies it differently, but for me it looks really good. It could have been the primer I used, just everything together that I used. I will link everything that I used down in the description box, so you guys can see the concealer I used, the powder I used, the blush, highlight, everything. I'll be right back in a few hours with my first check-in. Hey guys, I'm back with my first check-in, and this is what my face is looking like. I am still digging it. I like it. I did eat and I was outside. It was kind of hot, so I did sweat a little bit just around this area. And you can see it creasing a little bit. The smile lines, I'm creasing a little bit as well. And right here, just a little bit. When I go like that, I guess. But I'm creasing a little bit on the forehead. There's like 2 lines there. This is a very creasy foundation, I would say. And I think it's due to the fact that I put on a little too much foundation. Next time that I use it, I am gonna wear less, and let's see how it looks, and let's see if it's still going to crease. But the time right now, I forgot to mention, the time right now is 5 o'clock on the dot. So I am gonna check in 3 hours, and let's see how the foundation is looking like. And I did notice a little bit of oil here around the nose area. I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'm back with my last check-in. The time right now is 8:01. So it's been about 3 hours since the last check-in. And girl, let me tell you, it looks amazing still. I am creasing a little bit and I am a little bit more oily. But that may be due to the fact that I used setting spray, obviously, and then a hydrating primer. This is sort of hydrating, but it's still pore minimizing. And then obviously the foundation is a little bit dewy. You saw the glow when I applied it. That's why it looks glowy like this. But if I did touch up with powder or anything, it would have looked amazing still. I am gonna touch up right now so you guys can see how it looks. Overall, I like it. Just the creasing is killing me. I don't like creasing, but overall, this foundation is not horrible like some people have said in the reviews. Just work around with it, try different primers and everything, and then you'll get the result that you want. This is definitely a long-lasting foundation. It didn't come off anywhere except for here a little bit, and I am liking it. So now I'm gonna touch up with my Morphe powder. This is the square one, and it's in the shade Filt'r 4. So I'm just going to take my brush, this is the Makeup Shack T30, and I'm going to apply it on my chin. So like if I were to go out right now, or something and I needed a touch up, this is what I would do. I wouldn't add more foundation because then it'll get cakey. But I would put like a powder like this. Not a translucent powder, but more of a coverage powder. I would apply it here in the smile lines. And then the forehead, obviously. The nose. And then I would touch up, obviously, my bronzer. So I would just go a little bit here. On the sides mostly, so it doesn't look great. A little bit of highlight. And then the nose. And that's it. And it looks good again. And the grade that I'm going to give this foundation is an A-. I gave it an A- because of the creasing. If not, it would have been a perfect foundation. I'm just going to apply a little bit less next time, not go ham on the pumps, and then maybe that'll help me not crease. I hope you guys enjoyed this foundation review and found it helpful. Let me know any other foundations that you guys want me to review and I will go ahead and do that for you guys. Leave it down in the comments. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.